Well, welcome to my channel. My name is Christine. So I was just looking at my books and my calendar and everything, and I was just like, wait a minute. I, I don't know. Today's the 20th, and on my calendar I wrote Happy New Year. Aries season starts. Then I looked at my astrological book here, which is like 2 years old. So I guess that has something to do with it too. It says Aries starts March 21st, so that's tomorrow. So then I'm like, and where did I get this information from? So I went to my trusty Google and looked up Astrological New Year 2024 Eastern Time, and it said it started yesterday. And I'm just like, fuck. It starts. It's the spring equinox. It's the first day of Aries, and it's the first day of the astrological New Year. So I'm late. Not entirely, but in a way I am. That sucks. Oh well, here I am to do a astrological New Year reading. I'm not even sure what's gonna come up, to be honest. I just know that I wanted to do one at this time because yesterday, it's funny, man, because yesterday I wanted to read, but I was when I tell you I was exhausted, I couldn't seem to get out of this like heaviness, physical heaviness. And I was kind of like getting sick from the day before. I felt it really, really hard the day before, which was Monday. Tuesday, yesterday, I was like, some of the symptoms went away, but then I was left with like heavy fatigue. Like I was just melting into the couch. And I wanted to do a reading about that feeling because I was saying that on my other readings that it felt like we were going to be projectiled into the future with this whole Aries season energy kicking in, and how it felt like some were riding the wave and others were just getting pummeled in the tunnels, the currents under the wave. And then I felt yesterday, I started comparing it to, you know how like when you're on the shore, so let's just say we're getting out of the wave, whatever. I feel like another one's about to come. Like another wave is about to hit us because Jojo. I wish I could show you. I don't want to move my camera or my anything. But the way he's looking out the window is funny. But anyway, I say that because yesterday with the feeling I felt, this heaviness, I felt that same feeling when you're like at the shore and a wave's about to come and then you just feel all the water like pulling back, and it almost pulls you back. It feels like you're sinking into the sand, and it's because everything's just being pulled back for this wave to just poof, come crashing, right? It just felt like I was stuck in that point where I was just kind of like the water's being pulled back and I feel like I'm sinking into the sand. It just felt like this heavy sinking feeling. So I compared it to that. Now today I'm not full, but I am a lot more, I was going to say vital, but that's not the word. I have a lot more vitality today, but I am still a little like I should take it easy. And speaking of which, I'm going to go take my ashwagandha gummy. Give me 1 sec before I forget. So yeah. I don't know where I left off before I went, but I don't know where I left off before I paused, so I'm very sorry, but we're just going to keep going. I always bring out my calendar. We left off on Friday, March 15th. I think that was the last time I read. We went through the whole, like, Gemini fucking... sorry. There's, like, a hard piece in my gummy. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so I don't know how these days have been since last Friday because the moon was in Gemini and, it was easy for people to express their feelings. my days was like, oh yeah, it's so easy to express your feelings during this time because everybody was like fucking vomiting either good things or bad things, but a lot of bad in my world because of where I work. I work in the restaurant industry, and I mean, when I tell you the cooks were having a fit and the servers were fucking like up to here, and everybody was just very vocal about it. I almost got wrapped up in it too, and then I remembered, and then I just fucking started laughing. I just found so much humor in all of it. It's like my attitude just completely changed once I realized, oh, this is it right here. This is it playing out. And then it became funny. And then I like calmed down and just like stayed in silence basically. I was like, zip it, fucking throw away the key, don't say a damn thing, because this shit's gonna be like, only speak if it's good. But I didn't have anything good to say, so I was pretty quiet these last couple days. So now we're in Wednesday the 20th, right? Let me make sure, because I don't know what's going on. So let's get there. I have a lot of pages to go through, so give me a sec. Monday, the energy is about to change. Okay, so Monday, the energies were about to change, and that's when I felt that heaviness. No, that was yesterday, not Monday. That was Tuesday. But Monday, the energies were about to change. Oh, I was pretty fucking tired that day too. But I barely had any time to rest, but I still got what I had to do done, which I was very happy about. And then Tuesday, I just woke up with like this. That's it. You cannot do. But I still did what I had to do, but I had a lot more relaxed time Tuesday. And then, which Tuesday said the moon moves into Leo today, and the energy is going to change. When someone asks, who shines brightest? You say, I do. I think if somebody asked me that yesterday, I would have been like, I'm dying. And not even answer their question, just being like, I'm fucking dying. That's my the moon's in Leo, and Leos are very exaggerant drama queens. So that's my drama queen would have came out like, I'm so fucking dead right now. Wednesday, March 20th. That is the day we are on. The moon is in Leo. Today the sun moves back into the first sign of the zodiac, Aries. Okay, so that's where I got the information from. My fucking Moonology calendar. In the Moonology calendar, it says today is the start of the astrological new year and the sign of zodiac, Aries. Time to reset your intentions for 2024 ahead of next week's full moon eclipse. Let me see, when is that moon eclipse? According to my calendar, because that is what I'm going by. Full moon eclipse, okay, towards. Everything's towards. When is it? Boom, here it is, full moon eclipse in Libra. It's on Monday, March 25th. Damn, that fast? That's next week. Next week, Monday, is the full moon eclipse in Libra. And it says, today brings not just a full moon, but a full moon eclipse. Forgive anyone who has disturbed you. Process and let go the trauma, and then move on. That's interesting that is that. I had a dream last night that was fucking weird. I already told my mother about it. It was about her. I don't know if I'm putting her out there, but I had a dream that she just couldn't face a trauma. And it was something that I triggered. But I didn't know. I was just kind of like doing me. Not doing me, but like expressing myself. What happened here? Hold on. No, fuck it. I'll leave it. I just don't want to mess up my recording. But, Joshi, what are you doing up there, man? Give me a second. He's like, yeah, so it's something that I started, and then it wigged her out, and she literally ran away. And then when I went to go to her, she, like, started talking to me like nothing happened, and just carrying on. And then we were on our way to go back home by bus, and we just kept missing the bus. It's like the bus showed up and then left. And then I told her, we have to get on. We have to be like right there and just get on as soon as it pops up. And she just had this like whimsical like attitude about her. So I was just like, okay, this is all very weird, but okay. Rolling with it. But probably has a little to do with me too, you know, the fact that I can't seem to get around some sort of aspect when it comes to my mom. And if my mom's watching this, yeah. But I don't know if it'll ever be addressed, kind of situation. Because, yeah. Because my dream, basically, kind of just, it was something I already knew, but the fact that I had a dream about it was weird. Okay. So that's eclipse, okay? We got like a lot. We got 4 days before the eclipse, and today is the new year. So let's fire up this Palo Santo. Happy New Year. Yes. So happy I got on here today. I don't know why it says it's yesterday. I don't know. But basically, it's between, I'm in the middle of the 3 possible days, okay? Okay, I got information coming from different angles, and they're all saying something different. 3 different things. So it's whatever right now. I'm on it. That's what I wrote, and that is what this reading is about. The new year. Yeah, I was trying not to breathe on it, but whatever. Shine. Alrighty. Today I'm having a birthday for my cat for his 1-year birthday. In cat years. In human years, it's like 50 something. He's gotten old in just 1 year. He's already fucking old. But that's cool. Yeah, but it's really on Friday the 22nd. But since my daughter is not going to be here, and I'm working a double that day, and I'm working a double on Thursday, and she's not going to be here either, I figured today is a good time because we're both going to be here. That was fast. We're both going to be here, and I'm off, and we have time to just like chillax. I'm basically just gonna, I got some fancy ass fucking food. He just moved to eating Fancy Feast because somebody gave me a huge ass 30-can box of Fancy Feast, which is something I would never buy my cat, but somebody gifted it to me, and I was just like, all right, or donated it to me. And I was like, okay, cool. So I gave it to him, and he was scarfing that shit down more so than the food that I've been buying him. And then it turns out that shit was less expensive than the shit I was buying him now, or before, because now I'm buying him Fancy Feast. But I was like, wow, okay, every dish gone. Wow, okay, there's something here, and it's cheaper. I think I'll move over to Fancy Feast. My cat's fancy now. But then today I saw that they had this wide variety of different kinds of food, not just flavors, but like styles. They have like appetizer, and it has like a real shrimp on top or a real scallop with like blah, blah, blah. And then they had like puree little tubey thingies where you squeeze it out the tube and they like eat it. I don't know if that's like a treat or whatever. Then they got like a broth variety with like real lobster. I got the one with real lobster. I was like, it's your birthday, you're eating lobster. And yeah, just so anyway, I went and got like a pouch of the seafood bisque with lobster, and then I got him an appetizer with the shrimp on top. And then I'm gonna give him his like the cans of beef style chicken or whatever as his like entree. So he's gonna have like a 3-course meal just today, because I feel like being this way mainly for my daughter and for me, because like, can you see how excited I am that I'm creating this? I bought him a little what is it, birthday hat, and I got some decoration just to put around his food area so I could take pictures of him. I got him this like bougie ass fucking like, it's actually a dessert. You know, it's like a cylinder. It's this high and it sits on a stand. It looks like a little miniature cake stand, but it has high sides. You usually put like layers of like a dessert inside of it. Well, I'm using it to put his food in and make it look really fancy. I bought a #1 candle, a happy birthday thing. It's gonna be so ridiculous, but I'm so excited to see it come together. Anyway, I said all that to say my cat's birthday is today. We're celebrating it. Jojo, he's over here now, chilling. So anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna read for the new year. What is coming in? What is developing? Because we're technically, I said another wave is coming, and I also said that we're being catapulted. What exactly gonna happen? Tell me. My cards, please tell me. Feeling, which I have like a lot of my decks just sitting out here. What do I have in here? I feel like going with a new vibe. I kind of want to use Dolly. Haven't used him in a while because he's just so abstract. But he was my deck for a while there. I was like all about this cards, all about it. I'm gonna use the yellow side and not the really funky flower and what is this? Bird side. These are actually pillowcases that this chick, not that I know of, but I probably conversated with her once a long ass time ago. I bought a few of these tarot wrap cloth things, and she would always be like, I don't know why people's buying my shit. It's just a pillowcase that I stitched together. And I'm like, yeah, it's a pillowcase you stitched that allowed me to just buy something that was already made. I don't have to make it. And she was a very powerful energy person. Like every time, I remember this one time I got her first tarot cloth, I think, and I was so excited for it that when it finally came, it was like a weird, like everything was stormy, it was raining, and then when I got the package, it just like a bolt of lightning went poof, and then there was like this wind, and it was like poof, and I was like, I received the package. It was fucking insane. So ever since then, I look at her like she's a very powerful woman. And I don't even know if she's doing that anymore because it was like back during quarantine, like almost out of quarantine, I had purchased her stuff. And this is why I'm talking about it. Moon's in Leo, huh? My eyes twitching, I don't know why. I slept. I've been so tired, dude. I've been so physically tired, and I haven't been doing diddly squat besides riding the bus back and forth to pick up my daughter. I text my mother and see if she wants to join us for my cat's birthday. Haven't heard back from her. I'm just kind of like unsure about her presence right now. I'm like, can I be chill? Where am my mom right now? I don't know. Nothing to worry about, guys, okay? Maybe all this mom talk. I'm only talking about my mother a lot because of that dream that I had last night. But maybe somebody has some situation out there with their mother, whether it's a good or bad thing. A good or bad situation. Mother is, okay, a lot like flipped over just now, and I really don't want to look at it, but I am. We got the moon, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords reverse, and Five of Pentacles reverse, and the Emperor. Don't know what any of that means, but I'm gonna put it all in separate, different areas of my deck and keep it moving. Maybe that's what no longer serves us. No longer serving us is an Ace of Pentacles. No. Maybe it's the way that we went about it. We got two more cards. Queen of Swords. Eight of Swords reverse. Cool. That's a sense of clarity right there. I know I didn't show you the other decks because the other cards because there were so many. But now with this one, hold on, I need to raise the lighting here. I like this combination because it's like you're stronger now. You're mentally clear and mentally stronger because you're coming out of this mental prison that you've created for yourself. Like all this mental chatter has been boxing you in and unable to see past any kind of troubles you have put in front of you. Well, no longer. Queen of Swords tells me, whoosh, you're getting out of that. You're getting very crystal clear on who the fuck and what the fuck. Congrats. Putting that back in the deck. Please gather all this information I'm giving to you before the reading even starts. Alright, here we go. We got more messages. We got the Ace of Swords reverse again and the King of Pentacles in reverse this time. Interesting. I did say with that Ace of Pentacles I saw earlier, along with the Ace of Swords in reverse, that you were going about this new opportunity of the Ace of Pentacles the wrong way with the Ace of Swords reverse. Because of that, the Ace of Swords reverse. That's just probably you used it the wrong way. And they're doing construction on the roof, so you're going to be hearing a lot of bangs and a lot of stuff. Seeing that we got the King of Pentacles in reverse along with the Ace of Swords in reverse tells me that I was right. You know, I think money matters, mental chatter. Oh, it could have been about that. It could have been about like, oh, you're not able, you don't think you're able to do this or that, like doubting yourself, insecurities and all this shit that's just like keeping you stuck when really you're not. You're more than capable, you're worthy of whatever it is you're wanting, and that's it. Enough is enough. Queen of Swords. Whoosh. Or swing. Yeah. Alright, let's get this reading started. I was gonna say let's get the tarot started. I'm all like, information wants to spew out, man. You see this nonsense? Information just wants to come out. Good. Let's bring it out. Dolly Tarot. I know I haven't used him in forever, like probably a year. And he's like, it's about time. Time to speak. I've had so much hell vision. I just want to spew it all out. No problem, Dolly. Now's the time. Now's the time. We're in Aries today, I think. The information has been weird. Alright. I'm going just from the top, you know, I ain't doing anything crazy. A lot of reversals so far. All of them are reverse. All of them are reverse. Okay. Internal work. Cool. No worries. That is the plan, okay? The plan is to do the work on yourself. Bottom of the deck. Upright. Alright. But it's the Five of Swords. Yay. Five of Swords, as the overall energy, is telling me that it's like, okay, you're very protective on how you think and how you see things. It's like, I don't know, just look at the way he looks. And the Temperance is underneath. This is the Five of Swords. He's very like confident in a way, very relaxed, very sure of himself, and a little protective with the swords on both sides of him, and in front of him, and behind him, and underneath him, and above him. It's like they're all pointing all around him. He's sort of protected. Don't know how, considering his swords, and the sword is mental. Maybe he's very confident. It's a very confident card. How did you go about this confidence? I don't know. Because that's usually the question with the Five of Swords. It's like, how did you get to that point? Did you step on toes or did you get there honorably? We don't know, considering how he is displayed, especially in the Rider-Waite. He's like, you don't know if he won, like, because it's him and another person, and the other person's like on the floor, like looking defeated, or he looks like he's surrendering. You know, like, I don't know. We don't know. But that's just the overall energy. It's unsure, confident. There is a nude figure along the side of the card there. I don't know if it's him or what, to be honest. My hair is so tight. It's like, I feel like there's an echo in my brain. Because it's so tight. Okay. That feels so much better. So much better. Okay, I have to wash my hair. My hair's like super like. Yeah. So moving on, we got the Six of Cups in reverse. That was the first card that came out. Six of Cups in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. That is 10, right? Yep. Seven of Swords. Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. And the Hierophant, basically, which in this card is called the High Priest. This is the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. Seeing that all of this is in reverse, I said that it was like internal stuff. And seeing the Hierophant in the end there, reverse, shows me that, you don't like to do things traditionally. You're out of the box. You're anti-socialist, if that's the word. You're just doing things differently from what everybody else is doing and how they're doing it. Unconventional. Could be why this whole defensive energy, like you're very protective on your mindset and how you see things, see the world in this case. Six of Cups in reverse. You're getting over this idea, this, how it used to be attitude. And the feelings you got from how it used to be. Because you know what? How it used to be is how you used to be. You're not that anymore. You are clearly changing. With this, even with the next card being the Ten of Swords, and then the Seven of Wands, both in reverse, okay. And then this, it's like, okay, you're getting over a lot of stuff because there's a change about to happen, there's a change about to happen. There's some sort of like solidification about to happen. I don't know, it's this like very concrete thing happening internally, and I think it's going to project out, which is why we're getting this Five of Swords as the overall energy. And underneath it is the Temperance. And, that seemed to have been the message for the past couple of readings of mine, that balance was in order. Balance this, balance that, blah, blah, blah. Even underneath that is the fucking... It's a Two of Pentacles, which is also a balancing act, and the fact that it's in reverse is that things are kind of getting a little out of hand. I don't know in what way, because right after that it's the freaking Ten of Cups. So I think things need to be shaken up to solidify the foundation that you're creating, whether it's mental or physical or material. Internally, there's a change happening. You're getting over needing things to be how it was. You're like no longer interested in the past feelings and actions and whatnot. Everything that came with the past. The past is the past. You're getting over it. Boom. This transformation with the Ten of Swords, the light is already at the end of the tunnel. It is a difficult change. Don't get me wrong. Okay. It's a difficult transformation because the Ten of Swords upright is already difficult. When it's in reverse, it's like you're really at that tail end of like crazy change. Like things are about to just shift. But it's not easy. Then the Seven of Wands. I need to pull this card's keywords because upright, it means you're defending your territory. This is giving me not defensive, but protective energy. This is more defensive energy. And when it's in reverse, I have to pull because I fucking forget what that card is in reverse. So I just need a couple of keywords to just rattle my memory. Six of Cups. I was reading the reverse. It says letting go of the past, focusing on the future, maturity, growing up, leaving home. See? Look at that. Good stuff. Let me see. Seven of Wands in reverse. Oh, let me see what this card is in reverse. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. It says lacking balance, lack of organization, poor financial decisions. It's weird how that's happening. It's almost like a test. It's not a real thing because it's after the Temperance card of balance and before the freaking Ten of Cups. Like, what is this Two of Pentacles really about? I don't know. It's like maybe check yourself real quick before things get out of hand. Check your finances one more time. Wait, where is it? Look at how this shit. I'm trying to find the Seven of Cups. I mean the Seven of Wands. Fuck. And you know how I said that the Two of Pentacles comes before the Ten of Cups? I'm looking for the card in this other deck, and look how the Two of Cups in reverse comes before the Ten of Cups too here. That's cool. Let's read the Ten of Cups keywords. We got happiness, the Ten of Cups. This card. Happiness, family, happy families, reunions, homecomings, family gatherings, marriage, long-term relationships, stability, security, harmony, abundance, domestic bliss, happy ever after, caring, children, fun. Okay? All good stuff. And to come before, and for the Two of Pentacles to come before that, it's kind of like weird. It's interesting, not weird. It's like, okay, what's up? What's that? It's like a little bump in the road. It's like the last bump before you hit your goal, you know? It's a test. Like, are you testing your commitment? It's like, is this 7 or 8? This is 7. But it looks like the 8 card, you know? It looks like, but with all the arms stretched out, it's definitely the 7. Because that's usually what the... Where are you? Did I pass it? Here it goes. Seven of Wands. This one. But we got it in reverse, okay? So it says folding on your beliefs, giving in, up, admitting defeat. Huh. Giving in. Admitting defeat. Well, with that energy that I just spoke about coming after the Ten of Pentacles, I'm sorry, I'm getting my suits mixed up because in my head I know what it is, but I'm saying the wrong thing. So I'm very sorry. I know that irritates a lot of people. It irritates me when I watch my videos again. I'm just like, why did I say that? It's clearly the Pentacle. Anyway, 4 of Swords. Like that. 10 of Swords. Fuck. 10 of Swords, okay? With that, defeated. Yeah, okay. So the 10 of Swords played out. It did what it was supposed to do. Last strike. Psh. in the back of unsurety, of your stabbing your ego. It's like the last, like, to fully kill your ego out. You admit defeat, and then you're left with this, like, I have to read this one. 7 of Cups in reverse is kind of giving me, like, you really need to make a decision on what you want to do with your life. Because all the offers that are presented for you are starting to get really overwhelming to the point where you might not even want to make a move or a choice. That's my intuitive description on the 7 of Cups in reverse. Because after that, you get the Hermit in reverse. And that is odd as well. It's like having a bunch, no, not having a bunch of revelations, but it's like having some sort of realization while you're down and out on who you are and what you want to become and how to get there. Every card I want is like, oh. Okay. In reverse, the 7 of Cups. Reality, clarity, sobriety, poor choices, lack of choice, opportunity, or options. Okay. I'm gonna read this because I'm gonna read this 10 of Swords meaning, because it does come after the 6 of Cups in reverse, and that means getting over the past. But then I just caught, it said learning from past hardships, fears coming true. The 10 of Swords. So it's interesting that it comes after this past card when it says learning from the past and fears coming true. What fears? Because even here you buckle in. Not buckle in. It's like you buckle. What did it say? I forget. But you basically fold. And you tap out, kind of thing. Surrender, forfeit. Forfeiting to the fears? It's weird because maybe this is also a fear. But then having the Hierophant in reverse of untraditional lifestyle, kind of, and belief system. It's weird. These right now, what's confusing me is this card to this card. The 7 of the folding in, 7 of Wands to the Hierophant reverse, because this 7 of Cups is in the middle, and that is a 7 and a 7. But 7 and 7 is a good cocktail, but I don't know what it means in this thing. I'm thinking, guys. Give me a sec. What does 7 even mean in the tarot? Giving up. And then this having choices. It was saying reality. The reality of the situation, clarity, gaining clarity on a situation. Sobriety, poor choices. How can you have sobriety and then still make poor choices? Isn't that why we go into sobriety? So we won't make poor choices, because the choices we did make were while influenced, under the influence. Lack of choice, opportunity, or options. Lack of choice, opportunity, lack of opportunity, or lack of options. What? Sobriety? Poor choices? Making poor choices with the lack of choices. This card is so confusing in itself. Like, the Seven of Cups in reverse is so confusing. And maybe that's why, that's probably, I mean, the forfeiting card comes before this very confusing card. Maybe trying to have control over the confusion. You have to let go of the control. There is a lot of letting go. There is. Letting go of the past with the Six of Cups in reverse. Learning from past mistakes and moving on. Pulling yourself together. Escaping ruins, like this is moving on. Then this forfeiting thing, which is a sense of moving on. It's like you put down the swords. Now it's giving me that feeling of maybe, I don't know if you took those swords or they were given to you. You won them. I think you're coming to a realization of who the fuck you are. Now, not who you become from what you came from. No, you're just seeing yourself as who you are now. And what is being offered to you is not aligned with you. So you're forfeiting this way of life and going the unconditional route. I'm not unconditional route, the unconventional route. Because this road that you're on right now is not aligned with who you truly are, which is why there's so much confusion. It's like you don't know how to gain in this realm, in this particular realm. You don't know how to gain. 7 and 7. Let me see what 7 means. It's not funny, but I chuckled. But the number 7 is regarded as mysterious and spiritual, ruled by the planet Ketu, and is associated with creativity and intuition. It is also an unfortunate number, indicating moodiness and anxiety issues. Number 7 people can be great healers. We ain't talking about people here. This is a situation, which is, moodiness and anxiety is what I'm getting from this. Okay? It's just this, and you're learning from past mistakes at the same time, and you're presented with this, with the 7 of Wands and the choices or lack of choices. How can you have lack of choice with so many choices? That means these choices aren't aligned with you. Like, you don't want any of these choices. It's not that there's a lack of interest in them. They're not aligned with you, even though they're cups. They're supposed to be. Every one of those things in those cups is supposed to ignite a fire in you. That's what it is, at least upright. It is. So in reverse, it's probably the opposite. No, these cups do not. If anything, they're giving me anxiety. I have to choose between one of these 7. Sorry, guys. I have to choose between one of these 7. This is nothing that I even want. So you break out. And then the Hierophant reverse comes. And look at the Hierophant, okay? He's a priest, right? But he also looks like a very enlightened person. Upright, he just means straight and narrow, traditional. Reverse, he means out of the box and unconventional. Living, which is not an easy thing. It's not easy to live against the grain. It isn't. And they fucking display it in every way, shape, or form that it's the worst way to go. It's not favorable. You'll be cast out from society, and you'll lose a lot of friends and family in the process. But this card, this is the last card, and this is the overall card, says to me, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I stand very strong and very true to who I am and what I think I am and what I believe in. Whatever it is. These two together is a very obstructive energy, but it's yours and you hold it with pride. So moving into this new astrological year, I think it's gonna there's a sort of realization and a revelation into you as a person moving into this new year. We're going to be kickstarted with Aries, that fire energy of full-on creation. In my book, it says, the motto for Aries says, I believe in myself. I believe in myself. And that's exactly what this is, right here. The overall energy with the Hierophant in reverse. That particular belief, though. But it is you. It's believing in yourself. And this is all internal shit. It's like on the outside in your reality. This is the only reality card. Your reality is a little anxiety-ridden. And overwhelming in a way. And with that being said, everything internal is kind of like your exterior your exterior is affecting your interior, and it's bubbling all this stuff to the surface. That's why I was saying a lot of realizations within you is bubbling up and making you see where's the problem, what do I need to fix. Right now your problem is your environment and the choices that are being offered to you. They're not aligned with you, so it puts you in a state of then what the fuck do I do? And you go and look within and pull it out like a fucking nugget. And it's the fucking Hierophant in reverse. The question is, do you have the confidence to really play that card and be this? Do you have the confidence to be this? With the Aries energy, yes, you do. Because it says, I believe in myself. I know, I have faith in myself. Faith in myself. Yeah, I did this this is a 2020 journal. I mean, my lunar book. But I kept it because it still has really good information, like I'm about to read. It says, Aries season leads us into a new astrological year. Aries is like the newborn baby blowing out her very first cry. It is a sacred announcement. I am here. I am alive. I carry the spark of life within me. Aries energy helps you believe in yourself and take confident actions as a leader. Throughout this Aries season, ask yourself, how can you show up with your confidence? Where do you need to show leadership? When do you need to take action? Okay. It says Aries is a cardinal sign. Cardinal energy is intuitive energy. This energy helps you begin new projects and endeavors. Aries season is an excellent time to start a new job or hobby. You may choose to break a bad habit and begin a healthy one. It's time to hit the refresh button. So yeah, definitely refreshed here. You're getting through. No longer, it's like you want to get rid of this stagnant energy. This is stagnant energy. And you're coming from these two cards before these two cards, it tells me that, and then to end it with the Hierophant, it tells me that you want done with this energy because you've done a lot of growth here. This is growth. This is stagnant. And this came before this. So it's good that you have this energy of growth coming into this energy because it's going to make you very clear on what you don't want. And you don't want this. This is moody and anxiety. Like it said, 7 and 7, okay? Time to get over that shit. And it said something about intuition with the number 7. Aries is very intuitive. They're like very powerful people. I don't think a lot of them know that. I think they know that, and a lot of them use it for not the greatest good. More for egotistical gain. But they have so much power, dude. I mean, they are the leaders of the zodiac. They're leading the zodiac, you know what I mean? They're getting you straight after being lost in the abyss with Pisces. As you're like floating away into the void. Aries plucks you out of that damp ass water and fucking shakes you dry and then slingshots you into the future with fire in your pocket, you know? So it's like, how are you going to use this fire? How are you going to be confident? I mean, these are questions I'm asking myself, you know? Some of you could be going into something new. And this is your sign to like keep going. If it's new and true to you, keep going. Even if it's scary, just fucking go. Remember, there's another wave coming, or the people who have been writing it are gonna hit land and take off soon. The people who are drowning, you're about to come out of it. Okay? Now is the time. I want to do some clarifiers, and we're already an hour in to this reading. And I want to do some clarifiers. I wanted to use a certain tarot deck, but now I don't know where it is. Oh, I'm in the process of doing a new tarot deck. I did one before. I called it the Rainbow Tarot. And I think I'm going to use it. But I'm itching to do another tarot. Because, I don't know. It was very, like, the itch was so strong the other day. I was about to buy a blank deck. But then I was like, no, I have to do it right this time. Because the first time was like, it was executed very nicely. It's just my court cards came out. I botched them. But every other fucking card, everything else was perfect. And I'm over the back side of the cards. So I have to do that. But this one is air. My air suit is so nice. All the suits are so beautiful. And even some of the major arcanas are nice. But others I was like, I could have done a little better. But it was my first tarot deck, so I'm not sweating it too much. But all I know is my next one's going to be almost legit. To the point where I could be able to sell it kind of legit. You know what I mean? Like a real tarot deck. This is like arts and crafts tarot deck. My arts and crafts tarot deck. But if you can see, I call it the Rainbow Tarot because they're so colorful, so colorful. I even colored the outside in a silver pen, but it's gone now. It was all silver. But after so many, because this is like now a 2-year-old deck, it's just not the same. But you see how all the cards are like very colory? And the aces are like this. So I call it my rainbow deck. My Rainbow Tarot. Can't wait to like finally get started on my next tarot deck. Anyway, I'm gonna use my Rainbow Tarot deck to clarify these cards just a little. It's like I already know the message, but I just want to see what other layer we can pull from each card. Okay. Another thing is that I painted these cards, so they're really cakey. But I used this method of putting baby powder on all the cards, the front and back, and they slide a lot better from the first time. They used to get stuck. But just so you know, if you're dealing with paint and they're, you know, overlapping each other, use baby powder. It really just takes the stick right out. Okay, I think that's fine. Let's move my cards up. Alright. Cut the deck. Just pull from the top like before. The sun. The sun's at the bottom of the deck. Look at this. Just look how the color of the sun card matches the colors of the handles of the sword. There is something in your state of mind that is very enlightening for you, that enlightens you and everything about you and everything around you. And I say everything around you because I was saying that these swords are pointing in all directions, below, above, side, back, front. It's like it surrounds you, it protects you. And now it's paired with the sun. It really does protect you. You are a very enlightening person, and it has to do with like the way you think and how you speak and what you speak about. So keep it going, okay? Everything that you're going through right now, and look, underneath that is the 5 of fucking swords. Oh, this sun card was clarifying the 5 of swords, and then underneath the sun card was the 5 of swords. Confirmation right there. Confirmation. Cool, man. Oh my god! And then underneath that is this freak. And underneath. Okay. Let's reverse here. Okay. Underneath the Dolly's Tarot's deck, as the overall energy, we had 5 of swords, temperance, two of pentacles reverse, and the 10 of cups. Underneath the clarifier deck, the sun, 5 of swords, 10 of cups or shells in my case, and temperance. That's crazy. That's almost all the cards that we had in the other decks, bottom of the reading. But the only difference here is that the temperance and the cups was in reverse. I put it up right to show you, but in reality they were both in reverse. Temperance, 10 of cups. Don't know what that means. It's like maybe there's still a little doubt in you, just a little, when it comes to your capability, because I was clarifying. Let me see which card is clarifying what. So the sun's clarifying the 5 of swords. The 5 of swords is clarifying the temperance card. Yeah, there's a little bit of doubt. The 10 of cups is clarifying the 2 of pentacles in reverse. And the 10 of cups comes after this card. But the temperance in reverse is clarifying the 10 of cups in this deck. I hope I'm making sense here. Yeah, there is a little bit of doubt still on if you're even able to achieve what it looks like you are able to achieve. Because you can, but there's a little bit of some internal dialogue happening, or thoughts, because I mean, we are getting over the past. Maybe the past had you feeling like you couldn't because, you know, maybe things weren't aligned. I don't know. Yeah, things weren't aligned because the star is clarifying excuse me. The Star is clarifying the Six of Cups. Okay? Even though you are getting over, the past and everything like that, it's like whatever happened in the past needed to happen. And we have the Star here in reverse. Okay? She's still here. I don't care if she's upright or reverse. The bitch is still here. She still has some sort of influence on the past. The next card, we have the Emperor. Didn't we have the Emperor somewhere else? No. We have the Emperor underneath, clarifying the... Is that the Emperor? Yeah. The Emperor clarifying the Ten of Swords. And I remember getting the Emperor in this situation for almost the same situation of like this strategic way of evolving yourself. That's what I'm getting here, because it comes clarifying the Ten of Swords, Emperor. It's like you really are collecting your ducks and putting them in a row with what's happening with you. It's fine. Then we have this moody and anxiety ridden card. We got the Two of Cups clarifying the Seven of Cups, and we have the King in reverse of Pentacles clarifying the Seven of Wands. Which is telling me moodiness here. This King of Pentacles in reverse is the one initiating this energy in your world. This Seven of, like, wanting to give up and surrender. I don't know. It's like you want to give up this energy this King is creating. There's somebody who's creating that energy in your life. And I only say someone because the King is present. And it could be you, but at the same time, I don't think it's you. You're displayed in a different way. You can't be the Emperor and the King of Pentacles in reverse by how it's being clarified up here. Like, this is two different energies. Growth, stagnant. Somebody is stagnating your life. And it could be someone in a workplace, because of Pentacles and action. Then we have this anxiety card, another 7, with the Two of Cups upright. So it almost feels like when it comes to you and someone else, there can't be a decision being made because it's nothing that you want, even though you guys are compatible. Because the Two of Cups is two people coming together to be one. It's like soulmates. It could be two aspects of you coming together and realizing, you know what, this right here is not anything we want. Maybe it was at one point when we thought this was the path that we needed to go down. And by going down that path that we thought we needed to go on, it offers so many opportunities. But at the same time, you're getting all these opportunities that don't mean nothing to you anymore. Because you're going through this state of growth. Maybe if this was upright, this past card, the Six of Cups, was upright, you'll be more. This will probably be like this, and you wouldn't be aligned. I don't know. It'll be so different, the energy. But there's a sense of growth here, a realization, and that's why now these cups are not pleasing to you. And then next card, Judgment in reverse, clarifying the Hierophant in reverse. I'm gonna pull my little trusty tarot learning cards to see what Judgment is in reverse right here. Indecisiveness, self-doubt, malicious gossip, lack of self-awareness, unwillingness to learn karmic lessons. Sheesh. I don't know. Well, yeah, in a way I don't know. But with this unconventional card and then the Judgment card clarifying it, it's like shit's not gonna get easy until you become real with yourself. Judgment is still playing out like, are you sure this is you? Are you sure that you want to go down this route? Is this really who you are? Is this, it's still questioning you as the Hierophant reverse. But the overall energy is this. You see how dark I drew my Judgment card? In my mind, when I drew it, the World card comes next. And I literally, let me see if I can find it, drew the Judgment card and the World to be a story in itself. Because within the Judgment, you find, you display who you are and stuff like that, and then a new world begins. So I drew the rainbow through the Judgment and the World. The Judgment is holding the darker colors of the rainbow, and the World is the lighter colors. Because you're going into it looked like a progression. Like you're going in from the darkest to the light, but we're not there yet because you're still in Judgment. And then, if I can just find my goddamn World card, I can get on with the damn thing. I probably passed it because no, that's the wheel. Here it is, the World. And this is the World. So once you figure out and be very true with who you are and only speak truth, do truth, and live by your truth, will you go through here and then come out to the lighter side, which is the World going into the light. From the darkness to the light. That's my story with the tarot. In my tarot deck. So seeing that you get the Judgment cards being so dark, and it's in reverse. Okay, so it's going from possible light into the darkness because it's questioning you. It's like questioning you and your beliefs. But you have the Sun here, which is why I was saying you yourself is gonna go through the light. You don't got the World here yet, but you do have the Sun. You have illumination. You will illuminate this path in you. Even though it looks bleak and damp, like I said, society likes to make going against the grain the worst possible decision so people won't do it, because in reality, it's actually rather simple. It's just they brainwash you into thinking that you need to do this, you need to have this, you need to live this life to be this, you need to do this so you can gossip about that. Like, it's all socialites and boredom people, bored people, I don't know, who have no creativity and no self. They're just following, and too afraid to live in their own, like by their own rules, by their own, because society has made us fear that. And that's what this Judgment in reverse is, like society, telling you and questioning you and making you feel like you're not certain. The cloud, this darkness, it's in reverse, so it's really pushing hard. But you will be protected, and you'll be living true with the truth. This is all truth. Circular truth. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a battle, but you will have the defenses you need because you have only truth surrounding you. You're not playing in the shadows. You're not playing a facade. You're not pretending or faking shit. You're very true to who you are, and mind you, being that true and all those little things I just said is gonna really put people in a defense mode. And when people are defensive, they get a little crazy. That's not your problem. As long as you stay true and good to yourself, I think it'll reflect in your world and the type of people who will come around. So if you end up losing people, don't even sweat it. Those people are not true, not aligned with you, and not aligned with the kind of life you want to be and live in. So this person or people, this King of Pentacles in reverse, causing this moody anxiety energy around you of like literally physically doing things in your life to make you feel moody. And I don't know if there's a candle here attached to a hand. Feels like some candle magic, maybe some like witchcraftery, I don't know. But you know, all that shit is fake anyway. It just depends on if you put any attention to it. But maybe somebody's trying to, probably knows you're into that stuff and is doing things thinking that they're doing something against you, but in reality you live by truth. Nothing can touch you. Nothing. No false hand or words can get to you. So let it be, man. Just stay true to yourself and keep projecting this light, because this is everything that'll take you. This will take you far, because this is the sun. Happiness, joy, enlightenment, youth. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to pull a Moonology deck card. Am I? I want to pull something else. I feel like I've been using the same deck for the last few readings, and I just want to pull something else. Okay. Woo! Almost fell off my chair. I don't want to lose it. I saw this t-shirt and I just want to read it. Family reunion. It says tree, ancestry. Honoring our roots. 42. What does this say? I can't even read that. I don't know. But it's funny that we got reunion, because in my world I thought of that when I read something about family. Oh yeah, the 10 of Cups. I don't know where it is right now, but I need to find it to read it. 10 of Cups, where you at? 10 of Cups, where you at? 10 of Cups, where you at? Do I have cards over there? Let me see. I just saw the King of Pentacles. Let me see what he means reverse. Materialism, dullness, preoccupation with money, one who is mismanaged money, someone who will do anything for money. Huh. Okay, here it is. So it says for 10 of Cups, happiness, family, happy families, reunions, homecomings, family gatherings. Yeah. And then we got family reunion. I'm going to read that card because you know what got my attention was the t-shirt. I was like, oh, what did that t-shirt say? And it said family reunion. Oh, I was like, where's the book? Right here. Family reunion 42. 6. The number of love. A tree is only as strong as its roots, which tends to extend deeper into the earth with each generation. You carry the name and the bloodline of those who come before you, as well as their strength and struggles, triumphs and traumas. Honor these ancestors by living in your purpose and learning more about where you come from. The tree is also a symbol of longevity and the desire to build a legacy and generational wealth for your family. If you have received signs to put up an altar or develop a deeper connection with living family members, this is a time to follow through and reinforce those bonds. This card could indicate a family or legacy related matter that needs your attention, possibly involving property, inheritance, or uncovering a truth from the past. You may be the one who has been assigned the task of breaking generational curses. Additional meanings for this card: place offerings on your altar, connect with ancestral practices, spend time learning from your family. Family may be growing, find strength and comfort in where you come from. For example, my life. I literally have a family reunion coming up. And it's a family reunion I don't want to attend to. I don't want to attend it. And I didn't want to attend the first one, and then I found out we're having another one, and it hasn't even been a year. I was like, we just had a reunion. He's like, yeah, but this one's in another area. Because the first one was here where I live, and now we're having another one where a lot of the family lives in a different state. And I was just like, I didn't want to go to the first one, and I don't want to go to the second one. But I had a lot of conversation with myself about the family reunion in general and my stepmother, because this is my step family reunion. And I don't consider them my step family because they literally have been in my life since I was 4. My stepmother has been my mother since I was 4, and maybe a little earlier than that. It's just that's as far back as I can remember. She's just been there. So she's not even I say my stepmom just to make it clear to who I'm talking to that this is my stepmother and this is my mother. But they're both my mothers because they both brought me up in some way, shape, or form. More so her than my actual mother. Look at how we're talking about mothers again. There's something there. Even for me. For you too. There's something there when it comes to your mother and family. Such a sticky topic. Like, family is just... to be the one to have to, like, break generational curses. I remember my mom used that term, and I was like... okay. But I haven't seen any signs of her doing anything. I just see material wealth in my mom's family. My mom's interests. And boy, if she hears this, she's gonna fucking hate me. But I don't know. To each their own on their spiritual journey, but like dealing with ancestral trauma, ancestral shit, kind of links back into something I said in one of my readings about how, like, you could be going through things, but it's really not your things. It's things that your ancestors have did, and they're playing out in your life. So, like, maybe somebody along there, had addiction problems, and now you're an addict in some way, shape, or form. And it's not really you. It's like something that needs to be played out, but it's your job to stop it. It's your job to, like, end it. Okay? Like, for instance, somebody they say it's inherited, these behaviors. It skips generations and then it goes into the other ones because nobody stops it. It just kind of, like, dies with them, and then it goes to the next. Or they have a child and it just goes into them. Like, my fucking bad habits are going into my daughter already because I didn't resolve them before I had her. I'm resolving them now, but she's already born with them. So it's like I have to do what I gotta do so she can see alone, like, let alone let her just see what spiritual practices look like and what they can do for you. She's only 5, but just practicing around her, like just doing my yoga with her in the room, not having her like, oh, come do yoga with me. Just seeing her and letting her be curious and want to do it by herself is already progress in ancestral fucking breakage, trauma breakage. I can't think of the word right now, but there is something there when it comes to the shit you're playing out right now. Like, this past thing, it's probably not even your past. This is probably, like, ancestral past. I don't know. Because I'm only saying that because we already got a lot of family. We got a lot of 10 of Cups. We had family here. I mean, there's probably, this is probably an ancestor, where it's more concerned about material wealth than the well-being of others. I did say this is, like, probably a defense or... the way but I still think this is more a protection. You have truth pointed in every direction. 2 more to the past, a lot towards the past, nothing nothing forward. Now that I'm looking at it, you got 2 pointed up, 2 pointed back, 1 pointed down. None of them are pointed to the future. which I think is fine. You're open and receptive. You're one to the ground, one to the back, a lot to the back. So it has to do, you're learning from the past though. There's something you're learning here. That's why I said there's growth and stagnation. Maybe the stagnation you need to come to grips with. Maybe that's where the work really needs to be done. Because you can't transmute, you can't transform until you solve these issues. It's kind of like my mom's dream. She refused to see the trauma and just kind of like ran away from it and then pretended like nothing ever happened. Like, oh, everything's fine. Like some weird fucking Stephen King movie where it's like a Stepford wife who doesn't want to admit to the life she's living. But she's not Stepford's wives. Or is it Stepford's wife? The one with... What's that movie where they're all like housewives and they're all like, you know? But then there's one who's different. God, I don't remember. But it was like a weird fucking movie. It was like a thriller, but a comedy at the same time. I can't remember. Anyway. Shit, man, that was just from this. Let's see what card wants to come out on its own. That one caught my attention, and I was like, okay, that clearly needed to be relationships, not relationships. Vamos, let's read this shit. I don't know where else to put the cards. Am I recording? Yeah. Number 35. 7, here we go. Relationships. I feel I should have pulled it out. Let me pull it out because that's definitely part of the reading. The freaking shirt one. There it is. Because this reunion card feels more like this here. Learning from past mistakes. The past is family shit. Getting over it. Letting go of the past. And it's the star reverse. Yeah, something in the past was not aligned with you. Star in reverse with the 6 of Cups. Emperor. Could have been a father figure. Father. Getting over the past. With the Emperor there. Reunion. And then this, not relationships, feels like these two cards. These could be relationships. I don't know though. Let's just read. See what's up. $35. The knot calls your attention to the relationships in your life, illustrating how bonds can be formed in many different ways. 2 or more ropes can come together to represent union, or a knot can be made with a singular cord, representing a strengthened relationship with oneself. Knots highlight business, platonic, and romantic relationships. You are being nudged to examine these relationships and focus on those that are important to you. This is a symbol of strong relationships and the ability to identify opportunities for improvement. By developing deeper connections with others, you have a chance to better understand yourself. Your relationships are a reflection of you and one of the many ways you experience life's lessons. Alternately, knots can symbolize complications in relationships that can require time and care to work through. It is up to you to determine what relationships in your life are worth that treatment. Additional meanings: tying the knot, working out kinks, unbreakable bonds, loyalty, making a commitment. I did say this is someone, and we also have the 2 of Cups here, okay? This person only cares about money, but they are there's some sort of a connection here. I don't know if these are two aspects of you that need to be together, need to be merged together, or this is you who, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain that. The King of Cups reverse could be one of those cups, okay? Because this is two people, okay? I can show you how it looks off the Rider Waite. God dang it, I gotta look for it. It's worth it. I gotta find it so you can see. Here it goes. Two of Cups. Two people. Okay? That two people was underneath this. Clarifying this. The Seven of Cups. Okay? Which is like that undecisive, unable to make a decision because it's nothing that you actually really want. This King of Pentacles in reverse is creating this kind of environment that makes you feel like you have to surrender. Tying the knot, fixing bonds, strengthening bonds, seeing room for improvement. This Knight, oh no, it's a Knight, not a fucking King, it's a Knight of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles. I want to clarify him with a different deck, with my Cat Witch Oracle. Tarot. Oh no, this is my Gilded. Okay, even better. Gilded Tarot. Please clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Look at it right there. It was bouncing around. Temperance. We get Temperance again. Temperance clarifying. This situation requires you to balance. This situation requires balance. Where there's a lot of energy coming at you or around you, you need to balance yourself. You need to ground yourself, really. And the Knight of Pentacles is grounding. But when he's in reverse, I thought that was somebody else. It might actually be you. It's two aspects of yourself needing to come together for sure. You need to realign yourself. You need to become sure with yourself. You need to ground yourself. Because right now, you can't seem to really focus on what it is you need to do to even be who you need to be. You have the image, but you don't know how to get to it. Like you have the goal, you just don't know what to do to get to that goal or to achieve that goal. And I think it's because of the mental state you used to be in, emotionally and mental state you used to be in, that didn't make you feel like you could. And we have family talk. So it's probably like a lot of family would probably talk you out of or making you feel like you can't and putting you down. Like, no, you can't do that. Or laugh at you. Like my family did one time. My mother and father literally laughed at me along with my brother about this certain path I wanted to take. And they straight up laughed in my face. And that was the worst. I don't even look at them the same. Ever since then, I just don't even look at them the same. Because in my eyes, I'm a joke to them. But we are, me and my parents and my brothers, we're very different. And it feels like me and them. And you might feel like you and them. But here it's telling you need to strengthen your bond with your fucking family. Like I said, family conversation is sticky enough. Shit sucks. Family sucks sometimes, but they, I feel, are the longest running relationship in your life. Friends come and go. Your own children are going to come and go. But I think family as a union, as a whole, has strength. And that's crazy for me to even say. But it's true. I think family as a whole has strength. So I decided to go on this family reunion. Because I kind of thought what I just said. But it was more towards my stepmom. I was like, I should, because even though my stepmom is who she is, all she wants us, she just wants her kids to be present and not be looked at like, oh, not all your kids can come. Is what I assume. I don't know if that's really what her thought process is, but I literally was thinking about my stepmother. Like, maybe I should go to represent her. She was a force to be reckoned with growing up. As much as I hated her, I can't help but appreciate her. She taught me to be a tough cookie. She taught me a lot. So I decided to go. And I'm sorry I'm getting emotional. But that's just a taste of what you could be going through, or how you need to look at things from a different perspective. But still be true. You need to sit with yourself, is what I'm gathering. Because with the sun, the sun, the King of Pentacles kept flying into my hand. Yes, you need to get real with yourself, get grounded with who you are, okay? Come to grips with you and your material sense, because something about material is like, your material world is a little chaotic. You need to get balance in that. Your material and emotional right now. There's a lot of unity being mentioned, even in reunion. Relationships. I don't know. There's like, it's you and a group of people. And this group of people can really go a long way. I feel like I'm jumping around and I'm very sorry, but that's what I'm gathering. And then maybe that whole jumping around is all the ideas and all the feelings that are in this reading. I need a Moonology deck. I need the Moonology. I need the Moonology to tell me, like, take a break. Like, step away or something. I feel like you need to step away. You need to step away from this. There's a lot of heaviness going on. I'm not saying step away and ignore it or dismiss it. I think you need to step away to see it at a different angle, or just so you can see the bigger picture. I don't know. And we did get the bigger picture a while ago. And if we get it again, that's double confirmation that, yeah, we need to step away and get a bigger picture or something. Just, come on, Moonology. Tell me what's up. Tell me what I need. Bring love into the situation. Okay. New moon in Aquarius. Bring love. Okay. And then the end of a tough cycle approaches. Yes, this feels like a very tough cycle. Okay, because it has to deal with family. Oh, it's tough. You probably have a very tough relationship with your family, yeah. But that's where the key that's where the fucking salvation lies. The key to salvation lies. It's within your family. Bring love into the situation. Fuck, man. You know, they say love is like the answer to everything, but God, bringing in love is so hard. Because when you willingly bring it, it's like not the right time, the wrong way. It's supposed to be like, I think love works best when there's tension, or where there's a deflection, where there's like a defense. That's when love really comes out, like love. But just, I don't know if that makes sense. Love is the lotus flower going through the mud, blooming through mud. That's love right there. I think. Oh, that's pretty. Love is a lotus flower with its 7 points or however many points, I don't know. And the meaning of the lotus flower, doesn't the petals mean something? I know the lotus is the crown, but I'm actually not thinking that. I'm just thinking of just the way it grows through the darkness and the mud and the difficulties, and then it finally comes out and it just blooms into this amazing looking flower. And I feel like that's what love kind of, that's when love really flourishes, when it goes through a lot of dark, damp, tough shit. That's when love is needed the most, and that's when it shines the brightest, is in times like that. Man, you have to like put a lot of defenses down, I feel, to really like make some sort of impact in a situation like that with love. You have to transmute yourself. This is love, I think. Tough love, because it's the swords of truth. You have 5 of them. That's the 5 is the number of change. I think you can change a lot with your words. You can enlighten a lot with your words. You can brighten up a room with your words of love. There's something here that you're being molded to be. And it had a lot to do with your past influences. I mean, you're learning from your past, so that's good, because that means you're not going to repeat it. But you have no choice. You have no choice but to keep evolving. And this is a rough patch right here. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Good. Full moon in Capricorn. I want a simpler message, god damn it. This one has simple messages. I just want one. This is my message of Oracle. Messenger Oracle. This one has sweet little nothings. Not nothings, has sweet little messages. Message for the reading, please. Oh, I don't have a flipper, but it flipped and it flipped back on its own, so I'm going to pull it. It says, embrace the feminine. Okay. We did have the Emperor here and the Hierophant reverse. Embrace the feminine. And it's crazy because the last reading, it was telling me to be more in the masculine, that you needed to be. I think it's good to bounce between the masculine and feminine. It's like you just need to know like when to stop one and start the other, or when to bring in the other while you're in the other. Embrace the feminine. Booby. It might cancel me. She's got the fucking, she's pregnant with a new idea, and she's got the egg. The cosmic egg. Where like literally anything can happen. So pretty. Alright guys, that's all I have, to be honest. I know I'm leaving this reading in like a very like open wounded way, but I'm gonna have to leave it there. We might need to cauterize it. Cauterize? I forgot the word where you like burn a wound close. I don't know, but I had a lot of stuff flowing out. I'm throwing it all out there. Let you take it in and make it what it is, if it resonates with you. But that's it. That's all I got. It's an hour and 30 minutes right now, so I wanted to get a little symbol. You know, this card keeps getting my attention because it looks like this. I don't know what it says. Even as I'm showing you, I can't read what it says, but this is how I keep seeing it, like laying there, and I'm like, what is this card? It says stars, divine guidance. Yeah, I got guided to read that. Star, divine guidance. Number 33, another 6, the number of love. This was the number 6, 42. I was like, where was the other 6? This one. Look up at the stars at night can be a magical and almost spiritual experience. They are a reminder that we are all here on a rock, floating in the middle of the mysterious universe. If you are seeking direction or guidance, you will receive answers and clarity soon. That's literally what I was trying to get. I was like, I'm not getting what I'm wanting to get for you guys. And this is why. The human experience is linked to the stars. For centuries, navigators have used them to learn where they are on Earth. Astronomers have used them to learn where we are in the universe. And astrologers have used them to help us find our place in both. Right now, you may be unclear on different areas of your life or wondering why certain things are happening. Literally. I was just spitting different shit out, and I was like, I was feeling overwhelmed with so many directions and so many messages I was giving out. And that's kind of like this feeling, the 7 of Cups in reverse. It probably all hit home, but it's like, what the fuck does it all mean? Right now, you may be unclear on different areas of your life and wondering why certain things are happening. Spirit is asking you to connect by setting intentions, asking for divine guidance, and looking up for answers. Allow the universe to work its magic by asking from the heart and being open to the way the answers come to you. You will be pointed in the right direction. The stars will tell you where you are. Additional meanings for this card: have faith in yourself. And that is what Aries is about. I have faith in myself. It literally said that. And I fucking highlighted it from 2020. Look, I turned right to it. I have faith in myself. Aries season. Clarity on what direction to go next. An epiphany. Vivid dreams or dream visitations. Spiritual exploration. Optimism about the future. Stargaze to relax. That's additional meanings for where did I do with it? For this card. And this was a 6 and this is a 6. I'm not saying this is probably someone's answer, but this is probably someone's answer. And they have almost the same colors. The green and the beige. Not the red, but the green and the beige. And it's a tree with a star on it. And this is a tree. I don't know. You're being guided to go to the family reunion. Allow the universe to work its magic by asking from the heart and being open to the ways the answers comes to you. You will be pointed in the right direction. The star will tell you where you are. The stars will tell you where you are. Okay, that was good. That was good enough. I like the way I will end the reading there. I like that better. So I hope this helps someone out there. I hope you all have a beautiful beginning of the new year. This is a true time to set your intentions. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys set them last Sunday on the new moon in Pisces. Well, my friend, keep watering those seeds because the eclipse is coming, and then we'll have time to clip those weeds out or anything that doesn't need to be growing there. But yes, happy Aries season. Happy New Year. Until the next time, I'll catch you later. Bye.